We've lost the mystery, we've lost the magic, and we've forgotten Pachamama.
After somehow, in the process of creating the illusion of physical and material safety, we've created a kind of monstrous society which has almost completely severed its connection to the spiritual roots of all being.
And when you look at our society and you say, well, you know, we're at the brinks of destruction, you know, the biological structures, you know, our environment is falling apart, our society, even our financial structure is falling apart, everything is falling apart.
Bring the world that much closer to the outer peace.
What I've discovered as I've gone along is that there's an inward journey that we need to pursue, which is part of the pilgrimage process.
Let us never say hopelessly, this is the darkness before a storm. Let us rather say with faith, this is the darkness before the dawn of a golden age of peace, which we cannot now even imagine. For this, let us hope and work and pray.
Where people go to give thanks to him, and to the water he provides as part of the reciprocal exchange system these people have with the planet.
Key to any pilgrimage, in whatever shape or form, you don't have to be on a mountain, you don't have to be in Peru, you could be walking to your workplace, going to your dance hall. I mean, once you understand what the pilgrim encompasses, and you understand that you can only ever take one step at a time. You can't take two or three. And by only taking one step at a time, doesn't matter how tired you are, doesn't matter how depressed you are, doesn't matter how whatever you are. If you can just do the one, you can do the other. And if you can do the other, you can do the next one.
Each year, 60,000 pilgrims gather here in the sacred valley of the Seneca, cradled by the three tongues of the great glacier. In a fantastic fusion of Christian and pre-Columbian ideas, these pilgrims from every part of Peru come bearing the hopes and wishes of their villages to celebrate and give thanks on their behalf.
It's 6:35, morning of the 20th of May, and this is the penultimate moment is approaching when the rays of the sun, the first rays of the sun will strike the cross up on the ice field where we're about to walk. So let's go.
Since the infusion of Christian ideas brought by the Spanish, this festival has adopted the syncretic worship of Jesus alongside praise of the mountain deity and the vital sustaining element, water. But throughout its history, nothing has changed the basic core attitude of reverence and respect for nature and the unseen world.
exemplifies this. You know, that the notion that the earth is animate and alive is not a metaphor. People literally believe that the earth is alive, responsive to the human aspiration, even as a human destiny is wrapped up in a reciprocal relationship that implies obligations to the earth itself. So that every community in the Andes is dominated by a sacred mountain known as an Apu. And as long as you're in the shadow of that Apu, it will direct in some way your destiny. Now, this is not that esoteric a notion in the landscape in which the mountains quite literally create the weather, in an agricultural civilization and a set of communities in which hail can wipe out a crop in 15 minutes.
As Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. And in wishing for a more balanced, harmonious state of humanity, it is essential to seek that state within yourself first.